projects, no, the whole big project will be divided into multiple phases. Okay, this is phase one, phase two, phase three, phase four. Okay, but did you notice one thing? Every phase ends with a gate like this. Okay, now what is happening? Whenever every phase ends with a gate, okay, in every phase, as a project manager, okay, I would have identified some activities in my WBS. Okay, see why I'm telling because this is very much connected with my first organization. When I started my career in manufacturing, I was having a 5-phase, 5-gate process. 5-phase, 5-gate process. Exactly the same thing. Okay. Anyone else have this concept in your company? Please tell. Phase gate process.
Yes, we do have it in our organization.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so that is what it is. Okay, so every phase ends with a gate. Okay, so what is happening here? In a whole big project, we would have identified that we are going to do 1,200 deliverables in the WBS. Okay, but at the gate one, please listen here. At the gate one, we would have identified that we are going to do from this 1,200, let's say 250 deliverables. Okay, and then that we will commit to the senior leadership team. Okay, and we will fix a timeline for that. So are you getting? In a gate review, typically what happens, I and my team is there on one side, just like a table. Okay, myself and my team members are on this side, and on the opposite side there is senior leadership, client, sponsor, whatever. Okay, so what is the purpose of the gate review? It is like a goal setting. Okay, so in this gate one, let's say 250 is a number I wrote here. No, myself and my team will tell that 250 deliverables will be delivered when the phase 2 is over. Now, the phase 2 ends with a gate 2. Okay, on the gate 2 date, okay, myself and my team will be presenting that what we could do out of the 250. Could we do everything, or out of 250 only 247 we could do? Okay, in that case, the remaining 3 we will present to the senior leadership team that because of XYZ reasons, sir, we couldn't do. Like that. Okay, and then they will either, if they are very strict, they will tell, no, we cannot allow you to phase 3. But if they are okay with the 3 deliverables, they will tell that yes, you guys can go to phase 3. Like that. Once you complete your gate 3 presentation, you add this 3 items also. Like that, they will give an instruction. Is that clear? So this is something which is connected with our funding limit reconciliation. Do you remember that concept? Funding limit reconciliation. I told, no, the whole big project budget will not be handed over to your hand on the day one. Instead, phase 1, this much money you can spend. And once you do your phase 1 properly and they get a feel that you did properly in gate 1, then only you can think about phase 2. Is that clear? The next round of money you will get only at the gate 1. Okay, this is the speciality of this phase gate process. Okay. But the whole project is officially considered as over only here. So this is not like our Scrum framework. Don't think that this is like our Scrum framework. Scrum framework is different. Why? Because in every Scrum meeting, sprint review meeting, the final outcome is a working software. Here it is not like that. Are you getting the differences? Here it is progressively elaborated. Only until last day we will have a final project deliverable ready. I would say if you are not getting, I would say something like simulation, okay, proto, engineering build, testing, manufacturing or production setup, launch. Like that you can consider. Okay, all these are path to the final goal, no, launch. That's it. Any questions, please ask. It is also called as governance gate, tool gate and kill point. Yes, sorry. Go ahead, Prabhu.
Vishal, one question is this methodology is used in a predictive kind of a project. So the planning of all the phases will be done at the start of the project or will be start of every phase?
Good question. Okay, so I would say I will answer very diplomatically. Okay, Supraful. A high level planning will be done at this stage. Okay, that is why I'm telling you, if Doha hosted FIFA World Cup, they would have done a high level planning. Okay, they would have started planning for this almost 10 years back. Okay, so a high level planning will be done at the beginning of the project. But we believe in rolling wave planning. There is a word called as rolling wave planning. Okay, rolling wave planning means what? At gate 1, I'll be more concerned to the depth of minutest details only for phase 2. Phase 3, phase 4, phase 5, I will do planning. Okay, Praful, it's not that I will not do, but the level of detailing will be very less.
Okay.
If I ask you what are you going to do tomorrow you will have an idea. Exactly. What are you going to do tomorrow? Next week, what are you going to do? Something related to that project. Next year, what are you going to do? You don't have an idea. That's it. But you will have a high level idea. I'll be working in this company, continuing in this role. Okay, like that and all. Yes, go ahead.
And one more question, since you mentioned about this rolling wave. So I believe this rolling wave concept is, related to the agile kind of project management,
No.
or it is also applicable in a predictive as well?
See, it is applicable in predictive as well. See, the difference I will tell. If you please understand, don't get confused. This is not like agile. In agile, what happens? I will tell you. Every sprint, if I talk about the sprint framework, see, every sprint, the duration is fixed. Very important. Let's say a 3-week sprint, 3-week sprint, 3-week sprint, 3-week sprint. It goes like that. Okay. So there, the mindset is totally different, guys. Please listen carefully. Here, for the scope, the duration gets struck. Are you getting, guys? Maybe phase 2 is just 3 months. Okay. Phase 3 is 7 months. Okay. And phase 4 maybe 2 months. Is that clear? That is the way it is. It is for the scope, the duration is getting defined. Here it is not like that. The duration is getting defined first. We call it as time boxing in agile. Please note it down. Time boxing. Okay. Here the duration is getting fixed. Whatever the team can able to do in 3 weeks, they will commit and agree, and then they will finish. Whatever they can do in the next 3 weeks, based on prioritization, they will commit, finish. That is what it is. Okay. And one more thing, what I want to tell, both are different, because here every sprint, when it gets over, it is resulting in a working software, commercially sellable product, minimum viable product. Are you getting? But here it is not like that. Here it is progressively elaborating, where in the bottom, it is progressively elaborating, and only the final outcome can be sold. If you remember, on day 1 of the session, I told you in project life cycle session. Okay, if you remember, the goal of a project manager in predictive is to manage cost. But the goal of a project manager in incremental delivery is, who can remember and tell? In incremental delivery, the goal is
Speedy delivery.
Speed or early go to market. So here also it's a fully functional product. Here also it is a fully functional product. Is that clear? That is a specialty.
Okay, so you mean sprint kind of a concept is also considered as a rolling wave, right?
Rolling wave, exactly. But it's okay. Don't consider like that, because in the sprint, we have a visibility only for the upcoming sprint. Okay. We don't break our head for 10 sprints and all. See, I will not totally agree with that, because sprint is hardly 3 weeks. Okay. And how many sprints we will plan? 10 sprints. 10 sprints means what? 30 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
But in predictive, it is not like that. Okay. Today I would have planned for something till 2030. Okay. That is the level of detailing we do in predictive. Okay. So why I am telling like that is because my overall mindset is very clear. I am telling that predictive is plan driven. Agile is welcoming changes. Okay. So we don't go to that. There is no need of that much planning in agile when it comes, because we are welcoming changes. When do people get frustrated? When we do a lot of planning and someone comes to me and tell, okay, can you add this small thing also? Then we will feel frustrated, correct? This you could have told in the beginning. Now we have to rework the whole plan. That is your predictive mentality. But in agile, I don't plan much well in advance. I just plan for 3 weeks. So whatever you come to me and tell, Praful, I will get that done in the next sprint. That's it. So we don't think beyond that.
Okay. Understood. Yeah. Thanks.
So that mindset is very important. That's why. Okay, predictive versus agile. Yes, Hari. I think you try to raise hand. Hari, no, we are not audible. Okay. Then move on. I'm not sure. So this is about the phase gate governance. Okay, also called as governance gate, toll gate, or kill point. Okay, and I think Suhas, you said it is being used in your organization. Anything you would love to share your experience here? How is it?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah. So actually, we are with regards to the prototype build for automotive, and we are into testing and validation. So we have this project gates in project milestones. So we start with the project change initiation gate, and then we do a feasibility study. Then you have the concept development gate, then the concept gate, then
Exactly.
your industrialization gate, then
Manufacturing
your
will launch. Like that, no? Okay. Great. So Suhas, which company you are working? It is in automotive means? Company. Am I audible, guys? All of you?
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah. Okay. Not sure what.
Vishak, I think he lost network. It's
Yes.
me and Suhas are working for
Oh.
Volvo Group India Private Limited, where we are into group truck technology, and we are in the same team. So Suhas
Volvo.
supports for Australia. Yeah, Volvo Group.
Oh. Based out of
Suhas
Chennai.
No, Bangalore only.
Bangalore only. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, me supports for Gothenburg, Sweden site, and Suhas is for Australian site.
Truck or car?
It's truck.
Truck. Great. So you both are from same company, and then
Same
I
team.
think same team. And Kanda and Puneet are also from the same team or company?
Yes, same organization.
The same organization.
Good. Who else is there like that? Anyone else? Same company? No one. Okay. So it's actually good, guys. Okay. Whenever you enroll in a herd approach, no, at least 3-4 people, then you will not feel the frustration. Okay. The PMP clearing is easy. Okay. I would say not easy if you attend my session and if you follow the tips, whatever I'm telling. Okay. Because I think in GetMyPath team, WhatsApp group, yesterday we had 3 people who cleared PMP from the batch which got over just now, the previous batch. Okay. So that is easy. But the thing is, implementation of this in the corporate is little bit difficult, because only when a set of people from the same team they clear PMP, no, then